We are most of the way through now for the Cowardly Lion event, and it is time for my favorite thing, which is Summon Chase. We're going to be opening up some shards today, and we're going to check in. It's going to be a checkpoint to see how we are doing, see if you are on track to finish off the Cowardly Lion Fusion event. Let's do this. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe, to another Raid Shadow Legends video with me, your balls boy Scribe. How the devil are we all doing? Before we begin, ladies and gentlemen, of course, new players, if you do sign up using my QR code in the top corner over there, or by the link in the description down below, you will be giving yourself a fantastic start on a brand new account. First of all, make sure you sign out of your Plarium Play account. Use my QR code or click the link in the description and sign up with a brand new email account. Once you have beaten the prologue of the game, you will find Staltus Dragonbane just sitting there looking pretty inside of your inbox, ladies and gentlemen. A fantastic defensive legendary unit that will give you a phenomenal start to the game. But that is not all, ladies and gentlemen. Every 10 levels that you acquire on your account up here will give you access to further units. First of all, at level 10, you will be getting the epic unit Stagnite. I love this guy. He is able to put out a bunch of debuffs, incredibly valuable in many game modes such as Iron Twins. He's great in all of the dungeons and the clan boss. Over here on his basic, he can put decreased speed. He's able to decrease defense, decreased attack, and if you're having some trouble landing those debuffs, he provides a 50% increased accuracy buff to your allies when they fail to land their debuffs. A really, really strong unit. Not only that, when we get through over to level 20 over here, we are going to be getting ourselves the support unit Ugo. This guy will be your bread and butter for survival, ladies and gentlemen. On his basic, he's able to place leech on the enemy so that you're able to stay alive. He has got a special over here that will decrease the defense of the enemy, but also block the buffs on the enemy. He is able, with his passive over here, if he is the last unit alive on the field, he will get a speed up and he will get block damage, which will then feed into his A3. This thing will be an AoE revive with 50% hit points and 50% turn meter if he's the last unit alive. Failing that, it will cleanse all healing reduction and a random debuff from your allies and then heal them based on his hit points. Really, really strong unit to be having in your account. Finally, once you hit level 30, you'll be getting the epic unit Fatakin the Fat. I mean, it's a little bit harsh, but I suppose he's probably carrying a little bit of extra junk in that belly of his. This guy is able to place some HP burns and some poison debuffs on the enemy. Really, really strong debuffs. Is going to pair very, very nicely, in fact, with the promo code unit that I'm going to recommend to everybody. If you go over here, you can do this in the first 48 hours of starting an account. Enter in the promo code Super Victory, ladies and gentlemen. This won't work for me, but for you on a brand new account, within the first 48 hours, you will get yourself another legendary unit, which will be Pelops the Victor. This guy is amazing. He's able to put out incredibly good shields. He's able to put HP burns on counterattacks. He's able to taunt. He's able to steal buffs. He's able to stun. He's able to petrify. He's the full package. He is literally the full package, and he will help you clear through the campaign with no issues whatsoever. Great in PvP. Great in so many of the dungeons. Highly recommend you get it. Okay, so let's talk about the fact that my multi-battle just ended. No, let's not talk about that fact. Let's talk about the fact that the Cowardly Lion event is currently active and running. Right now, we do have ourselves a Champion Chase event that's going on. Let's just close this down. Go over to the events. Oh, sorry, not Champion Chase, Summon Rush. That's the one I meant. Summon Rush over here. Now, if you have been keeping on top of the Cowardly Lion event, let's get it up. Over here, this is the situation that I will be finding myself in shortly. I'm just getting rid of this and this. This is where I am at currently, okay? So you can earn up to 500 shards of the Antigone unit, which is the epic unit we need to fuse into the Cowardly Lion. You need 4 of those Antigones, which means you need a total of 400 shards. I currently have 250 out of the 500 that are available, which means I need 150 more. Now, if we were to look at the available events that are coming for the rest of this this chase, we've got the Spider Tournament starting tomorrow. We've got Classic Arena starting on Sunday. We've got Champion Training event is active right now, so we'll click that one. Then we've got Gear Enhancement event starting on Saturday, and then on Sunday we've got the Gear Hunters event. That shows down here that I will be at 375 out of the 400 that I need. Now, there was additional 50 shards that we could have picked up earlier in the Champion Chase event. I didn't fancy doing that. That felt like a big effort, which means we do need to get 1 of the shards from this coming summoning event right now, that Summon Rush. So if we take a look at this Summon Rush, we need to get to 3,000 points. 3,000 points is the goal, right? And if we look down here, you'll see how much you need to spend, basically, in terms of shards in order to hit that. Now, if you've got 6 sacred shards, you're done straight away, right? Primal shards, you would need a significant amount more. Apologies, that's my phone popping off. Let's go ahead and mute that. That's even work. I'm on annual leave. Anyway, so we could pull 6 sacred shards, or you could pull, you know, like 12, 14 primal shards, somewhere in the region like that, and more and more and more. Now, if you just happen to have 3,000 mystery shards, you happen to be that stacked up on mystery shards, then be my guest and just crack on with that. Just having a look over here. Yeah, I'm just seeing if it's worth pushing it any further, but honestly, 3,000 is where we're going to go for. Now, let's go ahead and check in the portal right now. As you can see with the fragment summon, I've already got one Antigone already summoned. We've got another one that we can summon right now, which is great, and we're 50% of the way through to the one after that. So we've got progressive chances, and progressive chances just aren't particularly good, I'll be honest. We do have, oh, you can't really see it, but I do have 8 sacred shards over here. If I can move my face out of the way. Here we are, you can see we've got 8 sacred shards, so I might well just pull those. I doubt we get anything good right now, but we might. I've already got myself Packmaster Shayak. It would be kind of useful to have an Ugo. I don't have Ugo on my account right now. Who we got over here? Sidax the King Killer. Keberon the Underflame. He looks dope. Or we've got Roxanne. I have no... oh, sorry, I didn't see this one. Moldua the Gloaming. She looks kind of cool. I'll select her. Okay, we're just going to pull 6 of these. We're going to cross our fingers and hope to all that is holy. Hope to all that is holy that we actually get something useful. I'm only going to pull 6 of them because I want to save the remaining 2 for future events. Okay, who do we get? Madak Eyes of the Skyrion. Skyon. I can English. Yeah. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, is Madak over here any good? I have no idea. Not familiar with that unit at all. Next up, we've got another epic unit over here. It is Karam. Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Karam. I have no idea what you do. What is this? Bloodstained Swords, level 1, attacks 1 enemy, 50% chance of placing a weak poison, basically. If you ascend it, it upgrades the poison. If you book him up, extra 25% chance, so 75% chance of doing 2-turn poison, okay? A2, attacks 1 enemy, an extra 15% chance of inflicting a critical hit. Damage increases by 50% if he has more than 50% hit points. This seems pretty mid, I gotta be honest. Seems pretty mid. You can increase the damage output, lower the damage. He is an attacker. I don't know, maybe he hits really hard? I'm not sure. Attacks 1 enemy, instantly activates all poison debuffs on the target. I can see some use for that. Cooldown of 4. I don't think increases accuracy in faction crypts, but I don't think Karam is particularly that good. Maybe he's just got really good stats and really good modifiers on his abilities. I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Okay, who's next? Come on, give me something good. Give me something good, or just give me another epic. That's also fine. Look at this guy, Fenax over here of the Sacred Order on his A1. Put down, attacks 1 enemy, places an extra hit if the target has any debuffs. That's fine. If he has ascended it to 3-star Ascension, enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived. That's not too bad. That's got some use in, like, in Frost Giant, I guess. Okay, Stern Partner attacks all enemies. 75% chance of placing a block buffs debuff. That's okay. Places block active skills debuff for 1 turn if the skill does not place a block buffs debuff. Decreases bomb debuff detonation countdowns by 1 when Talia is on the same team. Okay. 5-turn cooldown, increase the damage. This is a weird one, right? Like, we're increasing that debuff chance. But excuse me. But if you don't land it, you put blocked active skills, which almost feels like a better thing to have, but hey, that's just me. That's just me. And then we've got his A3, So Feebleness. Attacks 1 enemy, 60% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff and a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. That's not too bad. Put it onto a 4-turn cooldown. I don't think he's particularly good, I'll be honest. But there we go. At least he's got some drip going on, I guess. Here we go now. Ooh, legendary. Here we go. Oh, come on, man. Tholin, like, don't get me wrong. I freaking love Tholin. Tholin is awesome, dude. But I already have Tholin maxed out. I mean, not maxed out, obviously. But still, this... How frustrating. How frustrating. Of the legendary units, I get one I already have. Sugar. Okay. Let's summon another one then, I guess. Let's summon another one. Who do we have over here? This is Bone Keeper. Bone Keeper, A1, attacks one enemy, 50% chance of placing a 30% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns if this attack is critical. Ascended, you basically increase it to, what, 60%? Yeah, it just increases it to a higher level decreased defense. Extra debuff chance, you'll max that out to, what, 25% chance? Meh. Attacks one enemy, this attack deals 50% extra crit damage. That's okay. Attacks one enemy, places an extra hit if this attack is critical, fills the turn meter of all allies by 15%. That's okay, but again, at a 4-turn cooldown, I don't think that's particularly good. Last one then, ladies and gentlemen. Wrap this up. What do we... Oh! Hey, this is new. Gaius the Gleeful. I have no idea if this guy is any good, but getting 2 legendaries out of 6 sacreds is pretty dope, in my opinion. Alright, sick. Okay, so it's not all bad. I mean, the odds of that have got to be slim. Chuckling Sickles, level 1. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Grants an extra turn if this attack kills an enemy. I like that. And he is an attacker. Increase the damage when you book him up. Jester's Remedy, level 1. Attacks all enemies. 75% chance of placing a sleep debuff on each enemy for 1 turn. Also, a 75% chance of placing 2 bomb debuffs on each enemy that detonated after 2 turns. Sleeps and bombs. If you book him up, you're going to increase that to 100% chance of both bombs and sleep, and the cooldown comes down to 3. That seems pretty good. Explosive Wit. Attacks one enemy 2 times. The first hit instantly detonates all bomb debuffs on the target. The second hit will ignore all unkillable buffs on the target. That's kind of cool. And you can get it down to a 4-turn cooldown, damage based on attack. We also have our passive over here. When attacked, there's a 30% chance of placing a bomb debuff on the attacker that detonates after 2 turns. Occurs once per hit. If the damage dealt by bomb debuffs is... Oh, the damage dealt by bomb debuffs is based on this champion's attack. Instantly detonates all bomb debuffs on all enemies whenever this champion is killed. Not too bad. Aura, attack in all battles by 25%. It doesn't seem phenomenally good, but it could be useful, I guess. I have no idea. Maybe his stats are great. Let me know. I have no idea. Is Gaius the Gleeful a decent unit to have? Need to know if I need to invest in him. Okay, cool. So that should be everything that we need right now in order for us to get that one missing shard piece that we need for Antigone raid. Stop giving me those pop-ups. Honestly, I'm gonna slap you. I will slap you. Okay, there we go. Right there, we're at 3003 exactly, because obviously did do my 3 shard pulls earlier today. That is great. So now we are on track to finish off this Cowardly Lion event. We just need to do the rest of the tournaments and events that are coming for the rest of the 2-week period. Let me know how you guys are getting on as well. Did you engage in the summon rush, and did you get anything good? Let me know. Comment section down below, and I will see you all in the very next video. Peace out and big love.